Pokemon X and Y, the 6th generation of Pokemon games and the first installment of main series Pokemon games to the Nintendo 3DS. The Kalos region brought many new features with it, including a brand new type being Fairy. However, like with all Pokemon games, some of the content just didn't make the final cut and was left unused, and so in today's video we're going to be taking a look at all of the unused and cut content for Pokemon X and Y. Of course, if you're excited for today's video, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 600 likes. Leave a comment, what cut content from X and Y do you wish made the final game, and of course subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel, and I've been doing a bunch of videos going over cut content from all the previous games. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, first things first, let's just get it out of the way. The elephant in the room, of course, AZ's Eternal Flower Floette. So, this Floette was known as the Eternal Flower Floette, and it is briefly seen in a cutscene during the ending of Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, but it is not obtainable by any normal means, or has it ever been distributed in any event. Despite apparently existing only for a cutscene, there were clearly initial plans for it to be a special form of Floette to be obtained by the player via some sort of way, which was most likely going to be through an event. Unlike the normal Floette though that we all know and love, Eternal Flower Floette cannot actually evolve into its next stage, being Florges. It is also in the undiscovered egg group, which basically meant that it would not have been able to breed. It actually has higher stats though than a normal Floette, and only one stat lower than its evolution Florges. It's got its own unique cry and has a unique signature move being Light of Ruin. So obviously its base stats are 74 HP, 65 physical attack, 65 physical defense, 125 special attack, 128 special defense, and 92 speed. Now, Eternal Floette's signature move has the highest base power out of all Fairy type attacks, and the strongest Fairy type move in the game. You can actually see it being used on your screen right now, because obviously you can hack in this Eternal Flower Floette. It's just unobtainable by any legitimate means. Now, Light of Ruin was of course a special Fairy type move. It had 5 PP, an accuracy of 90, and a power of 140. Its description said that drawing power from the Eternal Flower, the user fires a powerful beam of light. This also damages the user quite a lot. So of course we have no idea why Eternal Flower Floette never made the final game. I mean, it was clearly planned to, but unfortunately we never got an event for it. Coming up next for today's video, we have 2 unused fixed encounters. Now, fixed encounters are of course a static Pokemon like Zapdos in the power plant in Fire and Leaf Green, or Ho-Oh or whatever, Groudon, Kyogre, those Pokemon that you just kind of encounter that are just there. But anyway, yeah, 2 unused static encounter slots exist, corresponding to Scatterbug and Abomasnow. Neither of which are used at any point in the game though, obviously, but both encounters are shiny locked, and where they may have been placed remains a mystery, although it is very likely that Abomasnow would have most likely been found on Route 17, being the Mamoswine Road. Now, as we all know, Pokemon X and Y brought changing clothes to the Pokemon world. You could actually change your character's appearance, which was really cool. Obviously, to do this, you had to go into a Pokemon Center and go into the dressing room, and it was pretty cool. However, though, there was actually an unused item known as the Travel Trunk, which was a key item, and apparently there was one for the male and the female player character. Using the item leads to a screen where you can change your character's clothes. This actually suggests that you could change your character's clothes at any time by using this item and having to not go to the Pokemon Center's dressing room. The Travel Trunk would finally again be implemented as the clothing trunk in Pokemon Let's Go. Not as a key item, but obviously as a section in the back. But it would have been kind of cool to be able to change your clothes at any point in the game. Would have just made it all easier like it was in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Next up for today's video, it is all about the super training missions. Now, this was a really cool feature incorporated in the Generation 6 games. It allowed you to basically get easy EV values on your Pokemon by playing that little mini game where you had to destroy the big balloons, but there's actually several super training missions that are hidden in the game's files and were meant to be unlocked via wonder cards. All of those missions deal with battling against balloons of mega evolutions not seen in the secret super training missions. So we had a Mega Mawile mission, we had a Mega Banette mission, we had a Mega Scizor mission, a Mega Alakazam mission, a Mega Gyarados mission, and then we also had a Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo X, and Mega Mewtwo Y all in the same mission. Now, completing these missions may reward the player with an upgrade or a dubious disc, both of which are not rewarded by any normal super training mission. However, though, these missions didn't actually give any Eevee values, just like all the other super secret training missions. It was mainly just for getting the items. Now, as we all know, Pokemon X and Y introduced us to the legendary Pokemon Zygarde, and then in Sun and Moon we got more of a story about it having to collect all of the power core thingies and basically get the complete Zygarde form. It also introduced us to two brand new unique moves for this legendary Pokemon, being 1000 Arrows and 1000 Waves. These moves were not available in Generation 6 legitimately, but they're actually in the game's coding, meaning that this 100% form of Zygarde may have actually been intended for Generation 6, but then for whatever reason, maybe they changed the story or something, because Zygarde wasn't in the story at all in Generation 6 pretty much, so they may have just pushed that into Generation 7 to give it more of a story arc there. But yeah, these moves are found in the Generation 6's code, so yeah, maybe they were intended for those games. Now, coming up next isn't necessarily confirmed to be cut content, it's just very, very most likely, and you've probably heard about it. There was basically this big rumor going over loads of cut content from X and Y years and years ago, before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, and yeah, it just went over all the scrapped ideas and the story that it was supposed to be, and it didn't really have any credibility at the time, obviously, but then the elements that this person claimed about X and Y actually came out in future installments with scary accuracy, so everything this person spoke about basically became true in a future game. So basically, the story of X and Y was supposed to be completely different. In the initial story plan, the game's evil organization of Team Flare was basically Men in Black. They consisted of aliens posing as humans with basic aims to destroy the planet, and their mission was to hunt down AZ, a fellow alien who had crash landed on Earth long ago. The giant wandering wise man AZ was meant to destroy Earth and its warring inhabitants, but had a change of heart and defected upon meeting a Floette. Unlike the final produced story, AZ would have Floette as a partner throughout, but his Floette's flower would be the key to a doomsday weapon. However though, regarding that secret weapon, it of course got changed, and that ended up being the climactic terror of the X and Y storyline. Both Xerneas and Yveltal were slated to be far more intrinsic to the threat, and basically they were just used for super weapons and stuff like that. But it didn't end there. Many other characters and Pokemon received crazy changes to their design after the plot moved away from the paranormal and the extraterrestrial. So it's supposed to have moon fairies, so basically Pokemon X and Y brought with it the surprise of a new Pokemon type being fairy. It was really cool. We hadn't really had anything like that since Gold and Silver. However though, the fairy type seemed a little bit different, and many fans initially considered it as a slapshot mechanic excuse to nerf the powerful dragon type. But there may have been a more solid justification for this typing. So basically, these moon fairies supposedly came to Earth long ago and kinda lived alongside humans in peace. And the league champion Diantha, basically the final boss, was supposed to be one of these moon fairies. Not only that, the design for Valerie, the fairy type gym leader, was apparently a holdover from this moon alien aesthetic as well. So I don't think they did a very good job of covering it up, because she just looks straight up like an alien. She does not look human. So basically, to wrap everything up, Pokemon X and Y's antagonist Team Flare was supposed to be aliens brought to Earth to basically take over it by finding AZ, using his ultimate weapon, and then also moon fairies apparently came down to Earth and coincided with humans and whatever, I don't even know, but it was supposed to be some massive Men in Black situation going on. But then of course, loads of things did kind of happen with that, with like Ultra Beasts and stuff in later generations, so it kind of gave a bit of proof to this. But all in all, that was apparently supposed to be the storyline, and yeah, make of that of what you will. But with that, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Please do drop a like if you did. Let's try and hit 600 likes. Leave a comment, which cut content do you wish made the final game. I don't know how I feel about this different storyline with aliens and stuff. I think it would have been kind of cool, but I definitely wish we had the Eternal Flower Floette in the game for whatever, you know, event or anything. It would have been really cool. But yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.